What do you have, opponent? Can you deal with this? No? Then you're dead. GG. Hello YouTube, welcome to this fine day. Today we are going to have a look at Katilda Dawnhart Prime in Historic Brawl. This deck aims to win by playing a bunch of humans and then using a few tribal aspects to grow the board huge and just kill the opponent. I have also a +1/+1 counter sub-theme in the deck, and that is mostly the description of the deck, really. We have some big draw engines like Vanquish's Banner and Great Henge and whatnot. We can play those really early, because if we go 1-drop into turn 2 Katilda, 1-drop into land, we have 6 mana on turn 3, which is pretty good, not gonna lie. The land count for this deck is pretty low. We have a Mox Amber, we have 2 double-faced untapped lands and 35 lands, so arguably we have like 37 lands, which is it's okay, but we do generate a ton of mana in the early game. Yeah, about the +1/+1 counter aspect, we have like the +1 counter doublers like Hardened Scales, we have Conclave Mentors, and we have Branching Evolution, doubling all the counters, and then humans naturally have a bunch of humans that put counters on them, or like, I have cards like Great Henge, right? So yeah, we have a ton of ways to just grow our board huge. That being said, let's hop straight into some gameplay. We are ready to play against Vadric, Astral Archmage, and this hand plays Magic. I really like Mana Tithe here. It lines up really well with what we're about to do. Because they play land. We go with Esper Sentinel, right? Okay, they opt, sure. And then if we go Katilda and we don't tap the Esper Sentinel, we are holding up the Mana Tithe for their commander. And even if the commander sticks, we can still Swords to Plowshares it. So overall, this is just pretty amazing. I think I'm just going to play this untapped and then decide later if I want to play this on green or white. I think the 3 life is worth it. Okay, I draw a card. Now I am very much inclined to just go with Thalia. Because what ends up happening is, if I play Thalia, they are probably inclined to play a Vadric here. And then I play Katilda, land, and I can use Swords to Plowshares on the commander, which is amazing. And if I just play Katilda out in the open and it dies, I'm sad. Okay. So let's do this. Katilda. And Swords to Plowshares. And now their spells are taxed instead of being reduced. And I think the deck is not equipped to handle that. Other than that, we have the Augur of Autumn coming up. Champion of Lamphold can probably get enough power to enable Coven, so we can play creatures off the top of our deck. Mana Tithe doesn't look too good with a Thalia on the board, but at the same time it's pretty good with a Thalia on the board, if that makes sense, because yeah, our everything costs so much more. I like going Lamphold and Flaxen Intruder. Yeah. Just questioning, yeah, probably this Lamphold. Could have also just played the white and then played the Mana Tithe of the white, and you know what? Unsubstantiate. Sure. So I think I don't even... I'm just going to play a Flaxen Intruder and pass the turn. I think that is fine. Okay. Are you going to play something big? Oh, it's your commander. Who could have guessed? Mana Tithe. Yep, and they surrender. They did not like that at all. GG. we are ready to play against Haazda, Heart of Celt. And this is a bit awkward because we do not have... we don't have another 1-drop. Awkward. I think I keep it. I think. It's also correct to not keep it. Tell me what you would have done. It's like, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't, kind of, right? If we draw another 1-drop, that would obviously be insane. So let's see where we're going with this. Sure, Katilda, swinging for 1. Arguably, we could have also just played Mikaeus. Or Thalia. All would have been fine here. Okay, so that is... we can cycle the Mikaeus and play the Thalia to draw 2 of the Rite of Harmony. Is that correct though? If I draw a 1-drop, then I can play that instead of the Mikaeus. I think it's probably eventually correct to just make a huge Mikaeus. How huge is the question? If I make a huge Mikaeus, I can play Great Henge for pretty cheap, which I do like a lot. So let's just do that. Yeah, now Great Henge costs only 5 mana. And then we can play Thalia afterwards and start drawing. Lotus Cobra Land Commander, that's pretty good, not gonna lie. That is a really nice start from the opponent. Elfheim Druid, okay. Interesting. Not Commander. You. Play you. Play... I mean, we can cycle Rite of Harmony for 1, or we can just... Thalia, I think. Ah, damn it. Okay, oh well. Should have, maybe, I don't know if we should have cycled Rite of Harmony for 1 here. It's weird. Ajani giving Vigilance is amazing because our creatures can't tap for mana afterwards. But my plan is to just outgrow their board here, and Gruul currently doesn't have too much against big boards. Okay, Untamed Kavu. And we put a counter on each creature we control. Beautiful. Funnily enough, we currently don't have a creature to try to pop off here.
You realize I do not stand alone.
Counter on them.
Destined to fight.
And we were attacking with the first striker here. We would trade it for the Untamed Kavu though. Depends. We had 1 more mana, so if we didn't have the Thalia on the board, we could have also tagged and... yeah. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, sure. Nah, this is awkward. Oh well. Okay, so our Ajani dies here. Arguably I should have also just put a counter on everything with Katilda instead of playing the Ajani. That may have been more effective. And then do Ajani plus Katilda next turn. Yeah, not playing too well. Okay, Rekindling Phoenix attacks. The Ajani, presumably. I just want to draw creatures. I have like 40 creatures in the deck. Just a ton. Okay, they swing in. And, sure, let's do this now. Wow, that's just a huge first striker. Huge first striker.
I will return.
That's so hard to deal with in combat. Even this has problems dealing with it. I mean, not right now. Yeah, I think... yeah, Haazda just outgrows everything, but... oh well. Rite of Harmony, sure. And then let's go with you, Toski. Ooh, there is a hoof. That is going to win next turn. Yep. Yeah, we're just going to win next turn with hoof. They can't deal with it. We're at 35 life. Wait, how did we get 10 life? Oh, with the Lunarch Veteran and the Great Hench and the Ajani. Yeah, we incidentally get a lot of life apparently. Pretty cool. Okay, opponent, show me what you got. Attacking with Rod as well? No? Okay. And we put a counter on everything with Mikaeus again. Boom. Yeah, Toski is also just growing and growing. What do you have, opponent? Can you deal with this? No? Then you're dead. GG. We are ready to play against Kambal. Console of Allocation. Damn it. I had it the other day. Half. No green. No green and a ley line and an addition run. This would have been nutty. Oh my god. Yeah, this is awkward. Ah, damn it. So for any of you guys wondering why I don't have more dual lands in the deck, it's because they're coming to play tapped, and tap lands are so bad for this deck. It's unbelievable. It's just really painful. Because you really want to do the turn 1, turn 2 play where you have untapped on turn 1, untapped on turn 2, and then just generate a ton of mana, but you really can't do that if you're doing that, right? So it's super awkward. Swinging with Thalia. They remove Thalia with Swords to Plowshares, which is honestly super fine by me. Because now my Katilda doesn't get removed. And they really don't like Thalia, I think. Like, I think they're a black-white control deck with this commander against combo. Hey, I think they take the Lieutenant or the Johnny. I don't think Elishnor makes sense here. I agree that that was probably the best pick. Rite of Harmony, I could cycle it with Metallic Mimic. Sure. Makes sense. Human. Notably, Metallic Mimic doesn't ramp me. It doesn't have a color. That's the problem. And it's 1 mana of any of these creatures' colors. Okay. A Johnny Strength of the Pride, sure. If I get this Elishnor down, the opponent is in trouble. Okay. A Johnny.
Honor and courage. If I have to light
No decks. Put a counter on everything. There was some merit of using an X3 Finale of Devastation, but I'm not sure what I would have gotten. Oh, I know what I would have gotten. Yeah, and I think that would have also made a lot of sense. The Coven 3-drop, that's also human. So that was 1 power, 2 power, and then this would have come in with a 3 power because of Metallic Mimic. Doom Foretold. Sure. I'm going to sacrifice my Metallic Mimic. And... yep, Basri's Lieutenant. And now you have to Doom Foretold, and you're sacrificing the lead Spellbinder most likely, right? And this leaves not a human, right? Yeah, White Knight. Okay. I really want to get this Elishnor down on the board. That's what I really want.
Friendship soon.
These get all the counters so they don't die to Alishanorn. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yep. Land? Right. Nice. Boom. Alishanorn. And then I'm going to sack the Katilda. So, my board is now bigger, but it is still kind of awkward. Kinda. If they have a removal spell, I'm absolutely done for, because then I have to sacrifice the Alishanorn. But they don't have swords anymore, right? Yeah, they already played swords. But they do have 2 mana. I can get back. No, Thalia's in exile. Damn, this is annoying. Okay. Yep. We are sacrificing. Okay, if we float with Katilda and play Rite of Harmony, how much? We have 3, we can finale for 1. Yeah, not worth it. Not worth it. Absolutely not. Okay, I am playing the speaker to sacrifice. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can. 1, 2, 3. Do this first. Okay, finale of devastation. Oh wow, and then they gain life with the Kambal. I see where this deck is going. Now we grab... Where is it? Where are you? We could also grab the Ranger Captain to have more cards to sacrifice. Oh yeah, there you are. Augur of Autumn. Beautiful. Cabal being 3 toughness is really rough here. No attacks. Okay, so they sacrifice Kambal again. Then they play Kambal again. Which is absolutely fine by me. My problem is just that they were actually gaining life and this is outgrowing me, and then they can minus the... or like 0 the Ajani. Oh, this is going to be annoying. Wow. Oh, this is so problematic. Getting the Alishanorn down 1 turn too late so these could outgrow the initial -2 is... that was such a big deal. Katilda. Boom. And then we... oh, we don't have a land on top. Oh, that's so awkward. Oh, come on, opponent, come on. Ah, these are so huge. Wait. 30. Am I bad at counting? Oh, yes, I am. Ah. That is really unfortunate. Yeah, I think I can't come back from this with a Doom Foretold on the board. I'm dying to those tokens. GG. We are ready to play against Yarok the Desecrated. No green. Otherwise, it's been nice. Just one of these. One of these. But... oh no. Okay. We mulligan this. Because, like, Vivian is amazing, obviously, and... damn it. Okay, so if we had 1 green, we would have played the Boros Elite and then the Katilda on turn 2, attacking with Boros Elite, and then play Vivian on turn 3. Vivian is pretty good because that allows us just to keep the basically creatures coming, and then we have some, if we have like some counters on our creatures, we play Armorcraft Judge and just refill, and it's nutty. This has green. And this also holds up Mana Tithe and has a Ranger Captain of Eos. I like it. Okay, so we play Soul Warden turn 1, turn 2, backside, turn Timber. Oh yes. Oh yes. That's so good. So we Mana Tithe their 3-drop. We Mana Tithe their 4-drop. Boom. Do we want to Mana Tithe now? No, I think we can just Mana Tithe their Yarok. I think that's what's going to happen here. Because now they play Rejuvenator, okay. If they now have double land drop afterwards, that's problematic, but... Oh yeah, that's so good. Oh, that is so good. If they struggle on lands, Mana Tithe is such an amazing card. 6 mana. What do we do with this? Honestly, I feel like Toski plus Boros Elite to hold up Mana Tithe is the best play here. Yeah. Okay. I quite like this. Play an untapped land, play Yarok. I know you want to do it. I mean, either way, if they struggle on lands, they always tap out and then Mana Tithe gets them. I'm pretty much going to Mana Tithe whatever comes up here. At least if I can. Okay. They are hovering. Oh, that is the Yarok. That is going to be the Yarok being Mana Tithed. Or the Vivian. Sure. I mean, Vivian makes sense before Yarok, because then they can minus Vivian and Yarok. Okay. That's absolutely reasonable. GG. We are ready to play against Omnath, Locus of the Royal. Yes. 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 Absolute yes. This hand is gas. Okay. They mulligan once, and we go. Oh, we don't have enough green. Oh yeah, we do have enough green. It's a bit awkward though. We can't play everything around turn. I would love to get a white 1-drop here. Okay, sure. Hand is a bit worse than I thought initially. Okay, he's playing an elemental tribal over there. Like, if I see this, I think of elemental tribal because you would never ever play this in another deck. Maybe life gain, but you know. Sure, I could go hardened skills. If I go growing rights, that's also decent. Like, this is way more mana efficient, right? If I get a 1-drop here, that's decent, then I'm going to do it like that. Oh. Sure. And then we lead on the Aspirant, because that can tap for mana next turn. Okay, Omnath comes down. Our Luminec Aspirant dies. Yeah, it dies. That's unfortunate. Also should have seen it coming. Yep. Human. Flaxen Intruder. No attacks. If if we didn't play the Flaxen Intruder... Oh yeah, we needed to play the Flaxen Intruder to flip here. Ah, damn it. We barely can't activate Katilda here. Which is quite unfortunate, but we can do that now. And with Hardened Scales, it's going to pop off. Reflections of Vanquishers. Do I value them having the board presence, the immediate board presence versus the card draw? I think the immediate board presence is probably more annoying. Okay, let's swing in with just the Flaxen Intruder or nothing. I think here's the thing, right? If I attack, they jump with Omnath, and then they can replay the Omnath to kill my Katilda. I can't. Okay, yeah, I was about to say, then I can't reactivate it again. But if I just wait now, Katilda, then Katilda again, I probably have a lethal board, or at least a huge threatening board. GG. We are ready to play against Vedrick Astral Archmage. And this hand plays magic. Let's go. So we lead on Hunted Witness. We say human. Okay. And then next turn, this is our second spell. We play Katilda, Codespell Cleric as a second spell. That's pretty good. Okay. Katilda. Codespell, and we put the counter on. Like against black, I always put it on Katilda to play around Heartless Act, but here they probably don't have a 1 damage spell. It's more likely to be 2 damage. Arguably on the Vigilance, so we can attack and then we tap it for mana later. A bit weird. A bit weird. So 7 mana. Oh yeah. We attack with Codespell Cleric first. And then we play... Like, here's the thing. I want to play around counterspells, and I think Guardian Project is way more valuable than Mirari's Wake. But if they can't counter the Mirari's Wake, we can... Oh no. We can't do anything else, but it's still fine. I still think like leading on Mirari's Wake is probably the best idea. Okay, unsubstantiated. It gets returned to the hand, so they know what's up. If they... Now that's very tempting, isn't it? Arguably I could have... You know, this is more damage, right? But no, that now they don't get the counter. 1, 2, 3, boom. I mean, they are going to counter it, right? They could have just played Vedrick, they know about it, and they want to counter it, so I'm giving it to them, so I can resolve my more important spells later. Okay. Vedrick comes down. No, Storm's Wrath. Okay, and if I draw a land here, I'm just going to slam the Guardian Project like there's no tomorrow. Yes, perfect. And that is the card that I really want in this matchup. That is the card that is going to carry the matchup. Okay. We can't just give them the Katilda. But I feel like going Champion of Landport, Lunarch Veteran is drawing us more cards. And currently I just want to draw a quantity of cards. And I'm doing Champion to be a bit greedy. Yeah, I could have let on the Aspirant. And now no top deck I get. Like, here's the thing, right? If I went on Aspirant instead of Lamport, I could have... Could I have done something else? Yeah, I could have top decked a 1-drop. Okay. Let's draw a million card. So... If they're going to bounce it, I assume that they also have a counterspell for it. Yeah, no blocks. They go back. And now we lead with Speaker. And if this somehow miraculously all resolves, we end up with a flipped Growing Rights of Itlamok, I mean. Okay. You're not a human, right? You're not. But it's still fine. Okay, Guardian Project, Blink to the Eye. Absolutely reasonable. One of the better plays they can do here. Bedrock Grows again. We are pretty much always double spelling, and if they don't do anything in their turn, they're also always flipping. But Brainstorm main phase makes me think that they don't have. Like, they really want to dig for a way to deal with this Guardian Project right now, or they have a way to shuffle, right? Okay, they can't shuffle. Makes me want to jam the Guardian Project really badly. I'm not sure if that is correct, though. 2, 3, and 4. Crossing the fingers. Let's see. Mission briefing and then ionize. Sure. They kept on double on top with mission briefing. That is interesting. Okay, we stick the Growing Rights. Soul Warden goes to the hand, and we pass the turn. Damn, they managed to deal with our Guardian Project. Search for Escanta is huge for them. Wow. You know what? It only looks at the top 2 if you're paying to. It's not that great in bad rigged, if I'm being honest. Okay. I assume that this was their only board wipe, or like big board wipe. So if we can outgrow that, that would be amazing. So I wanna put a counter on the Lieutenant itself. Okay. Aspirant. Should have led on the Soul Warden arguably, but 1 life mattering is not what I see here in the near future. If I didn't play the Soul Warden, I couldn't have done Katilda either way. Sure, Katilda gets a counter, and then Aspirant gets a counter. I'm basically just putting counters on cards I think are likely to die. And then starting next turn, I'm just going on my board each and every turn, and that is very, very good together with Basri's Lieutenant. They flip Search for Escanta, which is a pain, to say the least. It is a pain. Like, I think that is one of the best cards for your control shells to outvalue the opponent. Otherwise, I think that would have been a real good game for me, but now everything is open. A Heroic Intervention would arguably a decent draw, but given that they likely have a counterspell, that is not the case. So Toski would be a pretty darn good card. For each? Wow. Okay. Okay. Yes, Commander goes to the command zone. I get 2 creatures. Let's see. Yep. I also gain a ton of life in the process, which is pretty chill. Yeah. Let's play you. Memory Deluge for 2 again? Oh no, now they do it for 4. Katilda. And we pass turn. Don't have too much to do. We can buff our team with Shepherd Dunes. and Katilda. So yeah, that's pretty threatening, not gonna lie. Maybe I want to wait on the Shepherd Dunes for one more turn. They also didn't activate Search for Escanta, right? Huh. Okay. I am going to play this tapped. Like, I don't have anything to do with my mana right now. Boom. Put a counter on everything. Ooh, that's a good one to stifle. Yeah, let's chill. Let's chill. Yeah, that's probably one of the reasons I should have just waited. Oh, I'm always taking the damage. Yeah, that's not a control card. That is an aggro card. Dude, give me that damage. I do not care. Okay, it's night now. Didn't I play anything? No, I didn't play anything. I drew a land. Explore the Vastlands for free. So, what do we get here? Nothing. Oh, that's so unlucky. We have... no, it's instant sorcery. Oh yeah, that's... yeah, join the dance and forest. Okay. Reasonable. They beacon bolt our Katilda away, so it dies again. And then, like, Katilda won't stick at all, but we do get a bunch of mana. We get into trouble when they find another board wipe. Like, that's where the real problem starts, right? But until then, we just have a bajillion mana. Maya also likely dies. Okay, they instantly go for the Maya. That's also reasonable. Like, that's as if they remove another Katilda in a way. Okay. I am just going to spam join the dance. Yep, join the dance. We are using the Shepherd Dunes. Oh, god damn it. I should have waited with a Dauntless Bodyguard. Ah, that is not a good play. Not a good play at all. Boom. Interesting way to tap Auto Tapper, I think. Oh well, but this is... that's a big yikes. Not gonna lie. They are really... they haven't activated Escanta as much as they could, right? Okay. They have 6. They can do X8. Sure. Reasonable. Absolutely reasonable. Okay. Yeah, dude, I'm taking that damage. Here, like, I do not feel threatened by that at all. Again. I really want to... ooh, that's so good for us. They don't have a way to deal with Katilda. Arguably, I could have had this bodyguard on it, but now we can activate and kill them. Or almost kill them. GG. We are done with the games. I hope you enjoyed them as much as I did, and yeah, I really like this deck. I think this is just a clean Selesnya version, just laid back, relaxed, some counters, some ramp. What's more there to ask? I think that's one of the 2 viable human tribal commanders, the other being in Orzhov, with General Kudro. Maybe I will do a video on him if you guys want to. As for the rest of the deck, we saw some cool plays, but arguably we also didn't saw other cool plays, right? Like, I could have had, like, some games, for example, the last one, if we had a draw engine to stick that, we would have just absolutely annihilated the opponent. Yeah, overall, I think I just like this whenever I feel like Selesnya. I think this is the deck to play. Yeah, see you in the next video.